Burgundy's one of the best credentialed stallions in the stud book, with his pedigree of champion sires, champion broodmares. What is it in particular that sets the stallion apart from any others out there on the market?
Well, as you can see with him parading today, last year he was a boy, and now he's a man. So he's put on a lot of weight, he's developed physically, he's just a different horse. And all the people that come and see him are really impressed by him. At our open day, he was openly sort of one of the horses that everyone talked about, and he's really maturing, and that's a really good sign for a horse. And again, of course, his pedigree, and it's unbelievable. Readout's Choice has just kicked back to being the super sire that he was, 4 or 5 years ago. He won the Sires Premiership again in Australia. He's got 2 top 3-year-olds, and his sons are really exciting. So these are all positives for Burgundy. And again, as we spoke before, Patrick's got him very well priced, and a lot of the everyday people are breeding to him for those reasons about his pedigree and his type.
We're seeing a good selection of his foals here today, and they seem to be all pretty sound, both the fillies and the colts, quite imposing like Dad. I mean, is he throwing them the way you hoped he would?
He surprised me actually, because when you first saw him I thought he's just off the track and, oh yeah, he might do, but when you actually see them and go and look at the other farms, he has thrown that prepotency of reduce into them, which is exciting. And a lot of people got to remember that, I think Burgundy is a real sprinter. So, all those are positives going in front of him.
Well, let's cast our attention now to the Burgundy Campur colt. He's a 3-week-old, and you mentioned the stretch. This colt's got it.
Oh, look, he ticks all the boxes. He's one of the better foals on the farm. He's got good conformation, great colour, and a very intelligent head, which is very much like his father. So look, he is a great advert for the horse, and anyone that comes to look at Burgundy foals, he's the first one we show them.
The second foal we'll look at today is the Burgundy Centenise filly. She's a 10-day-old, and nice quality with her too.
Look, for a 10-day-old foal, she surprised, and but when she was born, she had a lot of muscle presence, and the owners came and had a look, and they were very impressed, and the mare's going back. So you look, for a young foal that's 10 days old, good conformation, good bone, she ticks all the boxes.
The second Burgundy filly is the Freestyler filly, also a 10-day-old.
Well, this foal I like because actually I helped foal it, and I came out and I thought it was another stallion, but I tell you, it's a nice foal. It's got a length of body, got a great shoulder, and as you can see, as she goes around the paddock, she floats around. So again, another good effort for Burgundy, and if you looked at the three of them and put them in a line together, they almost look the same, even though there's a couple of weeks difference. So no, we're very impressed with them, and it's all in front of them.
Let's talk about Burgundy's racing career. 10 of his 12 starts in the Te Akau colours were in group or stakes company. 7 wins, 3 placings, and Group 1 placed at the 1200 metres. What was it about his style of racing that you'd like to see his progeny emulate?
Look, he had a lot of little niggly problems as a young horse. I know Jason Bridgman very well. If he hadn't gone Shinsaw, he would have been a group winning 2-year-old. And what I liked about the horse, he was a fighter. He didn't have the best of draws in some races. If you'd swapped the runs in the Telegraph, he would have been the one winning, but he went the inside on that day. But at the end of the day, he's got the pedigree, he's got the looks, and he's got the support of a great syndicate, and those are things that give this horse a really big start. And the most important thing is he's prepotent. So for all those breeders out there that want to breed to a blue blood that might and has got a real chance of making it, this horse is, to me, the best opportunity for a lot of those people to get a start,
I guess anyone wanting that Danehill Zabeel blood gets it beautifully with Burgundy. What's the feedback you're hearing from the breeders who have his foals on the ground?
Look, it's all been very positive. I mean, look, like every other horse, you get the odd person that says negative comments, but at the end of the day, I'm a realist. Not every horse is perfect, but what we have at Cambridge Stud and what I've seen on other properties, he's very much surprised me, and he's done a very good job, and again, he's been very prepotent. And that's another thing that, when you look at the great stallions like Zabeel, Sir Tristram, O'Reilly, Zavabeel, Starway, they will all have those little bits of factors, and this horse has started that way. So it's exciting, and he's well priced, and for all those people out there that want to have a chance with his blood and everything, it's all there for them.
Last year he covered a book of just under 100 mares. Can we expect that queue to get any longer this time in?
I'd say he'll probably do around the same numbers again. The stud's going to support him with quite a few mares and the syndicate, and we've got bookings for him. And everyone that's seen him, as you've seen him here today, he's let down into a beautiful horse. All his lumps and bumps from his racing days are disappearing, and he's a really fine specimen. And again, you know, that someone wants a chance, we're supporting him, and I think he's got every opportunity to be a good stallion.